While we prepare, kitten sleeps watching TV. Any birdies? Daddy does dishes.
Dishes.
We have decided to go back on the keto diet, and we are going to do things a little bit different this time. It's going to be cooking with Strider, but fast and a week's worth of stuff. Let's go. Day one. Actually, we already had day one. Let me show it to you. It was chicken buffalo casserole. It was delicious. We have finished eating that, but I had leftover squash, so I decided to make something with it. I'm going to make chicken Alfredo with it. I already cooked the spaghetti squash, half of it, but it was really monster spaghetti squash, so we're going to use it. Push it aside right now. We made the chicken 400 degrees on top. While we prepare, kitten sleeps watching TV. Any birdies? Daddy does dishes.
Dishes.
Salt and pepper, both sides of the chicken thighs. They go in for 20 minutes. Bye-bye. Why was I standing like that? Fourth cup of butter's going in there. I did that in there. And look at how much. And that was only half of it. It was so big. Cup of heavy whipping cream. 3 garlic cloves. Half a teaspoon of pepper that I cannot do with one hand. 1.5 cups of shredded Parmesan. And let that sucker go on low until it's all melty and the sauce thickens. Take the chicken out. Let's chop it up. Kitten's still asleep. Now we add a 4th cup of chopped parsley. And I do not actually have almond milk, so I'm gonna use chicken broth instead, and it's half a cup. Yum. All of this gets added into there. Oh, that looks so good. This recipe, by the way, comes from Sweet as Honey. Sweet as... Wait, no, that's not honey. Oh, yes! Now this whole bag's gonna go on top, and we want it to get nice and bubbly, and if it's not, we're gonna broil, and then we're gonna make it nice and crispy on top, because we like it a crispy cheese. 15 minutes to perfection. 15 minutes to eat. Oh, I like it burnt on the top. I think it's delicious. Now it's time to plate and give it a shot. Chicken Alfredo, keto style.
OMG. Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah. Come on. Give it a
Alright.
tasty.
It smells banging.
Is it a winner? Keep it for later?
It's really good.
Did you burn your face off?
A little. It's really good.
That's day 1 keto for us. We're gonna work on day 2 tomorrow. It is technically day 2, but today we are having bone-in pork chops. But Eddie doesn't like the bone because he's a heathen, so I'm gonna cut around it. I'm gonna pair it with broccoli florets and some cheesy frozen cauliflower because I'm tired. This is my secret blend. I don't really even know portions. I do what looks good, and then I pop them in and let them sit for as long as I physically can. But for you, I'm going to try to figure it out. So I use these ginger pods and these garlic pods because today's a lazy day, right? 1 garlic clove is 1 cube. We like things garlicky in this house. So honestly, if anything ever says 1 garlic, I put like 3. Eddie doesn't like ginger too much, so we let that sit. Gotta be careful with the soy sauce because it does have some carbic herbs. So we're not gonna put too much, but enough to marinate it with. 2, 3, and then I'm gonna put equal parts of water. So what I've noticed about sesame oil is it's very rich. Put a dollop in it and it's like done, son. That's a teaspoon. Same with fish sauce, but Eddie loves fish sauce. I'm like half and half on fish sauce, so we're gonna do 2 teaspoons and it just feels right? Now here comes the heat. This gochujang sauce. I personally love this stuff. It's not that hot. This really adds the heat. 1 tablespoon of this stuff. Now let's mix it. We're gonna smother the pork chops in them and let them sit for at least 30 minutes while I figure out what I'm gonna cook the rest of this. I don't even know. Well, I've decided to make cheesy cheddar cauliflower rice to go with them. Easy. Tablespoon of butter. 3 tablespoons of cream cheese from Philadelphia. 2 cups of cheddar cheese, which is this whole thing. Yum. Now we're just gonna let it melt slowly. All right, here comes the fun part. I've never done this before, but I just looked up a really nice recipe. It says middle rack. Is that middle? I don't think that's middle. We're gonna let both of these things heat in here to 400 degrees on the middle rack. I just figured it out. I'm gonna do a stir fry of the broccoli, but my mom made me this. It's butter garlic sauce of some sort. I threw in my own little bit of ginger. We are going to stir fry for 5 minutes. 4 cup of water in here. Put a top on it. Let it steam down a little bit so that it gets a little bit looser. And ba-bow. I mean, right? Man, so many things going at once. The cauliflower is de-thawing. These guys are frying. That's slowly melting. And I just got a notification that this guy's done. That is hotter than hot. 3 minutes on one side just to sear them, and then we flip them, pop them back in there. Good to go. All right, countdown begins now. Why not? 4th cup of water. Stop! Too much going on. It's all stopping at the same time. I love that. So now this takes off. That's this goes in for another 6 to 10. I'd say that's a good sear. Okay, buddy. I know you're hot. Let's go ahead and get that back. Let's air on this side in 6 minutes. It needs an internal temperature of 165. Oh, it's so much quieter in here. Now this just dumps in here. And then we just demix it. That is the easy way to do this. No need to break your back over rice and some cauliflower. It's my bag. And last, a little bit of salt and pepper in here. Salt and pepper. I'm gonna open this up. Woo! Hold on. And I'm gonna actually put the rest of this in there to give it more of a buttery taste. And let it just kind of steam in there with it. We'll see what happens. Experimentation with Strider. All right, these are done. Oh man, look at the splatter from that sear. I'm gonna clean that. Time to take out. Let's check some internal temperatures. 65, yay! Now we plate. 1 pork chop, 2 pork chops. 1 pork chop tense, 2 pork chop tense for 5 minutes. Tense are done. Now we plate again. Oh, this is gonna look beautiful. Oh my goodness, would you look at that? And our dinner is served. Time to eat dinner! Look at how pretty it is. I always forget one accoutrement. There we go. Beautiful. Well,
It's so good.
we've already had the cheesy stuff and we highly recommend this cheesy stuff. It's so good. But the true thing is that pork tender.
All right, let's try it.
Like, let's try it. It feels rock hard. Ooh, it's
There's
looking
bone.
promising. Man, I'm
There's
sorry.
bone.
I can't eat this. Yum.
That's really good.
Woo! Day 2 done. Or is it day 3?
I'd say like 17.
Day 3, keto dinner, pizza dip. We've done this one on the show before. It was delicious. But I'm also gonna do a Greek salad because I love Greek salad. But instead of doing theirs, look what I bought. And I want to try it today. It's that Primal Kitchen Greek avocado oil. Hey, what's it called when you put all of your ingredients out on the table and you're ready to go? I'm mise en place. This one's very easy and that's why I love it. You ready? Let's go. 4 ounces of cream cheese. Room temp. 4th cup of sour cream. Ugh, come on, man, just a little more. Yes. All right, that's good, that's good. 4th cup of mayonnaise, 4th cup of parm, 1/2 cup of mozzarella, and a little bit of. And then we mix. We're almost done with this meal. I love it. Now we spread it on the bottom of a pie plate. But I live with Eddie. I need my own or he'll eat it all. So I have these 2 cake plates and they really work out for us, for me specifically. Okay, now the pizza sauce comes in. We like rouse because it's typically less in carbs. Okay, time to striderize. Basil leaves. Yum. Cheese comes next. You can be generous. Perfecto. Now you add your accoutrements. So Eddie just likes pepperoni. It's only gonna be pepperoni. I'm gonna add pepperoni to mine as well, but I'm gonna add to it. But I need to look at some carbs because I usually add a whole lot of stuff. Before I do that, I am going to put these little balls that I got for snacks and toss them in there too because this gooiness comes out so delicious. Anybody see the due date on that? Smell test. Checks out. We're good. Mine's gonna be Greek. I love putting pepperoncinis in this. It's not bad of a carb count. 7? Dude, I can go nuts with that. I also love black olives on mine. What's the carb count on that? 3 carbs, 2 far. Oh, 1 carb for 18? 18. I didn't know I could go that nuts. Then I also have these because I'm lazy. It's a bunch of bell peppers. Then I'm gonna put some feta. 1 for 4th cup. Done. Doesn't mine look so much better? All right, I'm gonna put them in the fryer. I love putting them in the air fryer because it doesn't take much. And they're teeny weeny and they fit perfect. I'm gonna put them for 15 minutes and then come back and check in on them. The top is going to get more burnt than the other, but I'm gonna swap them because I like mine burnt too. Now I'm gonna work on my Greek salad. This is what a Greek salad looks like for me. You have to be careful with the veggies because they're a little carby. We're gonna come over here now. I'm gonna add a little bit of arugula, chunky feta, a little bit of crumbled feta, like the little crumbles though. Come on, little crumbles, come out. Yes, get in there. Red onion, bell pepper, tomato, olive, banana pepper, some more onion, and some more bell pepper because I apparently didn't pick it all up. This is a meal in itself. Heat up some chicken tendies, throw that sucker in there. Actually, grilled chicken would be really tasty in here. Blackened grilled chicken, any grilled chicken. Yum. And we usually use rolls with this pizza dip. I'm gonna use some of this sola bread and I'm going to heat up some of this garlic butter that my mom got us and then put it on the bread and then serve us garlic bread. I put the stuff in, let's give it a shot. It's not bad. It's not bad. My other one would have been better. But considering I bought this at a store, it tastes perfect. It's great. I like it. I've already buttered these guys. I'm gonna go toss them in. Let's go take a look. It's been 15 minutes minus 3, and his is looking great. Mine's looking a little wet because of all the veggies, so I'm gonna swap them. Oh, it's so good. It's so easy. I love it. All right, this is it. We've already had this before. We've already showed it to you before. We're gonna enjoy it in peace. Next one up tomorrow, number 4? Or was this number 4? I don't know.